Good afternoon. So today we're going to be learning Pirkey Avot part 5. It's still in the series of ואהבת לרעך כמוך. בשם השם נעשה ונצליח. This shiur is dedicated for רפואה שלמה to Avram ben Chana, Ahuva bat Tova, Zechariah ben Pearl Shira, and for Leilui Nishmat Rachel bat Yaakov and Shoshana bat Chaya, and for singles to Be'ezrat Hashem meet their true partner in life. She's Kulif not by Naaman Israel very soon, and for soldiers, may they get back home safely, and for the safety of all Am Israel wherever they are. Thank you to my listeners for your dedication to and that you constantly tune in and you listen every day, and for helping to spread the Torah. And thank you, Hashem, for helping us and for all the chasadim that you do every day with us. And please continue to do so. So, in previous lessons, in previous shiurim, we learned about ve'ahavta le'reacha kamocha. The Mishnah that teaches us the Mishnah teaches us to make peace, just like the Talmidim of Aharon. So that was we had learned in the last Mishnah, to love peace and to be like the Talmidim of Aharon, the students of Aharon. Today we will learn Perek Bet, Mishnah Tedvav. Rabbi Eliezer Omer. Rabbi Eliezer says, Yehi kevod chavercha chaviv alecha keshalach. Let it be that your friend's honor is as dear to you as your own. Ve'al tehi noach lichos, and do not be hasty, so easy to get angry. So Rabbi Eliezer teaches us to be careful with the kavod, with the honor of another, just as you are with your own. Your own honor is very precious to you, so you should also be careful with your friends, with another person's honor. Just as you don't want your reputation to be attacked and to be damaged, it takes a lot of hard work to build a good reputation. So you must be careful not to damage your friends or another Jew's reputation, another fellow's reputation. The best advice to go about it is not to be easily angered. Don't lose your patience quickly. Why? Because when we are angry, when someone does something that upsets us or disturbs us, and because we are upset, so we're not patient anymore, and we get angry. When we get angry, that's when we say things that later on we are sorry about. When we are angry, we're not in control of what comes out of our mouth, and that may be very damaging. So the Mishnah is telling us, be patient and avoid to get angry. Avoid getting angry and think about it. Let it sit on your mind and think about, okay, what is it that led me to this anger? Is it really your friend that is at fault? Maybe you are at fault. And what are you gaining by getting angry? Is there a gain really? No. You're going to get angry, and then you're going to get upset with yourself because you were angry at your friend. Rabbi Hirsch says, instead of getting angry, look at yourself, at your own shortcomings, and work constantly on your midot, on improving your own character. Maybe this is something that you should not get angry about. Or maybe there was some truth that's said, and take it to heart and work on this. Rabbeinu Yonah says, here, Rabbi Eliezer is really teaching us derech eretz, good manners. Anger is a midah ra'a ad me'od. Anger is a terrible midah, very, very, very bad. But it's a human nature. People do get angry, and it's only natural to lose our temper sometimes. Therefore, you can't just let nature rule you. You have got to, and you are obligated not to lose your temper easily. And if your anger is aroused, then think about the matter that brought it out. And that's what Shlomo HaMelech said. Shlomo HaMelech said, Ativahel beruchacha lichos. Meaning, do not be hasty, do not be quick with your anger. Ki ka'az bechek kesilim yanuach. Because anger lies in the heart of fools. So what is Shlomo trying to teach us? If a person will not be hasty to anger, but rather he will wait and control himself, then you won't be like the fool who is hasty to get angry and does not control himself, even if you know that by getting angry, you only make matter worse. And we know, we have gone through this, how getting angry really did not help it. Nobody gained from it. And obviously, for sure, it's not good for our health, number one. Number two, what are we fixing with this anger? Are we fixing what brought it on? No, because we are blinded by the anger. We are so blinded that even the anger cannot see the Shekhinah, cannot see the presence of Hashem, cannot feel it, because we are so angry. Chachamim compare this to a snake, just like the snake that has poison on the tip of his tongue, and he knows that just by biting his victim, right, the poison will be let out automatically. So too is anger. That is the way anger is in the heart of fools. To be called a fool is really because look at people who get angry. Many times other people laugh at them. It doesn't show control. It doesn't show strength of character. Adraba, it really shows a weakness of character. The Rambam teaches us that before tefillah in shul, it doesn't have to be in shul, even if you say tefillah at home, if you look up in your sidurim, many sidurim, before tefillah, they have the pasuk of ve'ahavta le'reacha kamocha. You shall love your friend as yourself. Why? If we want our tefillah to be accepted, we have to show to Hashem that we love another Jew, even if he makes us angry. Hashem look at it as like in a family setting. No mother and no father wants to see that their children are fighting to the point that they don't talk to each other. no family can be really united as long as the kids are going to be fighting and not talking to each other. So that's how it is also with Hashem. So Hashem says, I can't listen to your prayer if you're going to be angry and not talking to your brother or your sister. There's also here, the Rambam also says like this. No, sorry, not the Rambam. People asked Rabbi Shmuel, how is it possible to love everyone? Some of us are chachamim, some of us are tzaddikim, some of us are in the middle. They're not tzaddikim, but they're not reshaim. Some of us are just plain regular people. So how is it possible? How can we really love everyone? And Rabbi Shmuel answered and he says, naturally. And he gave it an example. He says, a person is more careful about some parts of the body more than others, like the eyes, the heart, right? These are the head. These are sensitive parts of the body. So he says like this, and we would do anything to really protect these parts of the body so they don't get hurt, damaged. So this Rabbi Shmuel said it's the same with the love that we should have for every other Jew. There are different levels. Yes, the tzaddikim. So the tzaddikim, we should really love them very much. That's why the tzaddikim are called the Einei Ha'edah, the eyes of the nation. Talmidei Chachamim, one who knows a lot of Torah, one should love him like his heart and head. Like the same way you want to protect your heart and your head, that's how you should also love Talmidei Chachamim. Benonim, people who are just regular, love them like you are, but your arms and your hands. Peshutei Am, the ones who are just really just very simple people. These people, you should love them like you love your legs. So you see here that we have different levels of love. In the Gemara it says that someone who is angry, even the Shekhinah, and that's what I just said a few minutes ago, is not important in his eyes because he's blinded by the anger. And Rabbi Palaji says, Haser ka'as milibcha v'ha'aver ra'a mibesarcha. Remove anger from your heart and you will remove any sickness from your body. And for this, he actually brings a very interesting story. And he says there was a woman whose husband had sores all over his skin. And one Motzei Shabbat, she went to the river to get some water. But it was dark and it took her a long time to get the water. And by the time she came back home, he was just upset. He was just impatient. What took you so long? And because she was, he was upset with her, she dropped the bucket. When she dropped the bucket, a few of the drops of water that she had in the bucket went on him, right? That splashed on him. And in those places where the water was splashed on his skin, that part of his skin was healed. Actually, the Rabbi Palaji said, in that water, there was water from the Be'er Miriam, from the well of Miriam. So really, if he would have used all the water, all those sores would have disappeared from his body. But because of his anger, there were only a few spots that were healed. And the Gemara says, Kol hako'es im chacham hu chochmato mistaleket mimeno. The Gemara teaches us, if someone who is an angry person that in his anger, because of his anger, all his chokhmah, all his wisdom, he loses it. Im navihu, if he's a navi, a prophet, nevu'ato mistaleket mimeno, then he loses his nevu'ah, his prophecy. V'chol ha'ko'ez, anyone who is angry, ke'elu oved avodah zarah. Anyone who is angry and his soul loses his control completely, ke'ilu oved avodah zarah, he's just like someone who does avodah zarah. Kol hakorea begadav bechamato, and anyone who tears his clothing in his anger, v'chol hashover kelav bechamato, and anyone who breaks dishes in his anger, v'mefazer ma'otav bechamato, and he just throws things around. He throws his belonging and money. All of these people, ke'ilu oved avodah zarah, because that person at that moment has lost complete control of himself. May Hashem help us to be in control of our anger and honor and respect others as ourselves.